Dandy's World over time became an increasingly popular game, achieving nearly 200k players every day and becoming something you can get your eyes off when you browse the internet. And it got to the point where even if you ask literal babies about Dandy's World, they sure will know it since it's a very goddamn popular game. But today I'm not here to thank any of the developers of this game about whatever they're doing right now. Instead, I want to lash out and say how bad of a responsible community this fucking game has become. A place for all bad types of people to be in, or at least that's what Roblox was meant to be. But before we get into that, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and be sure to grab a snack with you because the video will be incredibly long and will be full of information. So without further ado, let's begin. I think we've had our fair share of and groomers in Dandy's World's community, and there have been a lot of them getting exposed day by day, minute by minute, and the list goes on. I think you guys know about the most recent groomers lately, such as ROBLOX or Professor Jake or whatever. These were known for engaging in sexual activities with minors, drawing in SFW pictures of them, and perhaps having relationships with them. And now let's get into the most by far profound and deepest case of this community, in which I mean Jake's case. I will try to make this explanation as short as possible and as easy to understand for everyone so we can move on to the next chapters. Basically, this Jake guy is a Dandy's World animation YouTuber making animations on, well, Dandy's World. The beginning was already a good start for him, but as time went on, his career started to deteriorate because he became open about sexually engaging with minors, having romantic relationships with them, and drawing fictional minor character in sexual way, supporting incest, and engaging in and finally admitting that he is a PDF file and a sociopath himself. Sociopathy is basically not knowing what's right and what's wrong, and basically showing no guilt or remorse whenever you hurt others or do bad things. And this saying goes parallel with him since he basically was okay and didn't feel anything because of what he did and what he has caused. The sheer heaviness of his actions towards underage people and even close people to his life. I'm not even surprised how and why his channel is still up despite videos bombing YouTube and piling up on each other, because hey, if it's YouTube, then who cares about it? Unless it's gone into a physically legal case, you know, everyone will be always too late to take action to their doings. And we got his fanbase defending this stupid person since they all think his mental health is much of a not his fault thing. Like, are you seriously supporting this guy despite knowing what he's done before? Hello, are you sick in the head? But I know what makes kids a bait to pedophiles in this game. It's because of the age rating itself. You see, Dandy's World has no specific age rating to it, with only basically showing us the game has blood and gore and violence, blah blah blah. And since this game has no age and no age specified, any type of kids, young or teens, are in danger. Just thank God Jake's victims' ages varied between 12 to 16 or 15, and they do know how to back off from him, because if they were younger, clumsy and clueless, you never know how fucked up everything will be until it's too late. And where it says that Jake is gonna stay in Dandy's World banned or not, he's gonna find a way to come back and keep doing his YouTube just undercover and still gonna do his actions. You know, for someone who likes kids, what the fuck is so attractive about kids that you like them so much? What is wrong with you? I really want to know what it is, but I guess nobody has figured it out yet. No, yeah, lock this guy up in jail or send him to a mental hospital until the person gets better. And hey, don't even bother talking to him, cause talking to a mentally sick guy won't fix anything at all. So just leave it be. Well, that unless he magically disappears off the internet or he gets actually jailed up, then we can have a rest. You know guys, this is partially our fault for not stopping the guy and not raising any awareness sooner or later, because we only did that until it was too late, until the victims had been traumatized and hurt, and YouTube also played a part of this as well. Why is this channel still up if his content is explicitly directed towards kids? Videos being still made up, but all of this is bark and no bite? You see what greed does now, do you? And we play faulty too for not bringing this up anytime soon. But hey, I don't know who to blame here, but ultimately Jake, since he is the one fully responsible for all of this. You see now? You see how it's our fault and the higher priority people's fault for shying away from such thing until it was over? But this is not over yet. This is just the beginning. I've been waiting to talk about this. You know, the community is actually way crazier than what we talked about earlier. First of all, every game and every place is a community, and of course, there will be bacteria staying in the community, shaping it into a bad place. But then this world is really stained with that bacteria. Let me show you. Yo guys, how about this? And what about this? And this too? Oh, and this as well? And there is so many more. This website is almost becoming a hub website for kids. And yes, there is also videos of Dandy's World characters having sex with each other. Oh, and where's the saying of YouTube where they actually quote-unquote care about the safety of their users and protect the safety of whatever is happening? Where is this now? I still don't understand this problem until now. Why are channels still going here, posting this literal shit for months, and they don't even get the treatment they deserve? What in the world did this place have become? And don't get me started on that. Fixing our 34 hours of Dandy's World trend. You're not fixing anything at all. You're only introducing kids here, curious to the scrap. So early, and you call this fixing? This trend has gone wide, yes I know, and it can't get the hell off my FYP, and that means kids are more likely to consume this content of it. I don't understand how YouTube moderation and responsibility work. How bad and how shitty could this thing be? And let me not bring up ships right here. This game has a wide variety of stupid ass ships that have no relation and make no sense to each other. Like, what the hell would ship Goob with Shrimpo? What the hell would ship Scraps with V? And what the hell would ship Shelly with Astro? You see now? Does this make any sense to you now? Making ships with no sense and basis. Yes, I agree, ships are fine, but why are you making it your entire existence within the community itself? Why are you making it so that the only reason you're here is to ship fictional characters with each other? I've seen people passionate about this type of stuff, and it sucks, but what can we do? This is humans we're talking about after all. Hey, I need to confess something here. When I was actually new to the game, inside Dandy's World's Discord server, I did something so bad, and I have to talk about it next chapter. When I was new to the game, new to Dandy's World, it was my first time in their official Discord server. And then someone asked us what ship most people would do, and since I thought shipping was meant to be in a platonic way, not the way everyone thinks, I put Goob and Scraps. What was next was all tears and misery. I got banned permanently for shipping these two. I hated myself so much. I know it's all my fault. I know it was all my fault. I tried to appeal, to explain how I was new to this game and I didn't know anything about how they were siblings. Do you think these two explicitly look like siblings to a goddamn new person in the game? Do you think any new person in the game would bother to take a look at their introduction cards? Do you think any noob would know they are siblings? Yes, I did a mistake and I tried to appeal for it. But it felt like I was talking to the wall, yet no one wanted to hear me. Yet I still feel guilty and I still hate myself so much for it, even though it was directly my fault. How could I know? I wish I could have known better. I could have known better they were siblings. But how would I know? I was new to the game. I can't even forgive myself for this. But believe me, I never tried to do that on purpose. I was new to the fandom and new to the game and all I get is this. At least someone would have explained or just muted me or warned me for it, but being this stupid going for a permanent ban instead is way too crazy. You don't even know how stupid and insensitive people are in there, feeling so unfair under those stupid mods' watch. It's as if all they do is abuse the whole shit in there. And let me tell you, this server is also a place full of shit. I've seen people getting banned for stupid reasons and no one bats an eye. The moderators in there just go ahead and make rules for themselves and ban people in here even if they don't break a rule not explicitly mentioned in the rules channel. And you know what? You are worth nothing but shit in that server. Let me show you what people told me about this server before they got banned. One over here reached out to me, said, staff here act like it's a daycare. Everyone is overly sensitive and takes everything way too seriously. Staff, including 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝙎𝘾, have an overly high ego. Oh, and let's not forget, if you call them out on anything, they'll consider you to be in the wrong because they're good and so perfect, right guys? And they said this about the members. As I said earlier, everyone is overly sensitive, and you could say something like, oh, you're and people would take it awfully seriously even though nothing is negative about it. Not only that, these little fucks also have an overly high ego. Mini-modding, being overly toxic, forcing their opinion into others. What? Me? No, I'm never wrong. Probably the ROBLOX server members, no wonder why the staff acts like this server is a daycare. The members are a bunch of toddlers who cry when you say no to them. And finally, 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝙎𝘾. 𝙎𝙬𝘽, what an awful owner you are for taking any game that's inspired of Dandy's World. I bet greedy, ain't it? Oh, speaking of which, remember that one game called Finn the Fishbowl? I heard that the game was taken down by 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝙎𝘾 herself because it was a fan game and it has like some assets from the game. What the fuck? Anyways, back to what I was saying. The person said, I've seen a lot of owners who handle communities better than the way you do. Oh wow, an owner that actually supports community in their projects? Couldn't be 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝑎, cause not only she doesn't allow any kind of fan games, cause her little heart can't handle anyone making money other than her no matter how hard one works on a fan game. But she also doesn't let people advertise RP servers even through DMs when the members come towards you. It isn't you forcing your server upon others, which is resulting in the complete fucking death of Dandy's World role players. Wonderful, isn't it? And finally, I think that's all I had to say for now at least, because 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝑎, her staff and her community will probably do way more messed up shit in the near future. I won't even mention my friends who got unreasonably banned for having an opinion, or another friend that got slurred at in VC run for not using the right tune. Such a fine community. Oh, and it doesn't end here. I got countless people hating on this community and this server and calling it names, like this person in here getting banned for making stickers out of people in that server. But the person here told me that they asked for their consent and most have agreed, but mods in here made their own rules and banned the person nonetheless. Oh, and there is this person here getting banned for saying that their account had been hacked. I asked the person if the staff on the other server had asked for more clarification, perhaps it may be a misunderstanding, but they said the mod just went ahead and banned them without any questions. Like, I have so much other people in here. I've seen people almost killing themselves, leaving social media because of this. So you see now, you see how 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝑎 is driven by her very own greed? Her own success blinding her from whatever is happening right now? This is the case for every famous game developer. Once they be swimming at their money and success, they never be looking back at their own community and people, since all they care about is money. Yes, some of you guys will say, oh, perhaps 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝑎 is way too overwhelmed by life problems to be busy with this. Yes, I know and I understand that, but that's not the case for me. I doubt it. I still have a feeling all of this is being shrugged off and that nobody cares about it, even if it hurts people. And this hurts me too. Knowing I can't do anything in this stupid community makes me feel hopeless. I really hate it. It's so unfair we're left behind that 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝑎 is enjoying all the fame and praise. So with all that being said, do you agree with me? Do you agree with me that we can finally point the finger towards 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝑎? Isn't it her fault altogether that this community is suffering? Isn't it her fault that the game and community are dying and becoming toxic? Game mods or whoever's watching this, I don't care if you ban me or do whatever's going inside your head, because if you do, you're just proving the community that you are just some selfish people who assume they're perfect and narcissists. And this is all your fault. It's your fault since the beginning and you should take responsibility for all of this. I don't know what's so embarrassing about being sorry for your mistakes. I don't know what's so embarrassing about not apologizing at all. I don't understand what's so embarrassing about being this bad and neglecting. I don't get it. Making mistakes is totally fine. It's what makes us humans. So why don't you apologize? Is it so hard because you think you're perfect? I feel like I want to give up on this place. I'm so hopeless. I don't know how to answer or what to do. I'm nothing but just an ignored miserable kid who can't do anything at all. Even if I made this video, nobody would watch it. It won't get far, and nobody would care at all. I'm just talking to myself is all. Just look at the best videos. It's all in low views and ignorance. Just look at the others. The others making low quality and raw unedited videos, yet they still get thousands of views. And they barely make any effort. It's like no matter how hard I work, it's all gonna result in one way, which is failure. I was a failure since the beginning. Since the beginning I was a failure, and all I was doing is suffer. And it shows through the years. It's been 5 years and all of this has gone in vain. I can't bear it anymore. I don't think there will ever be a place for this community to heal. There is no chance this place would be any better. Because of the people we are dealing with here. They're famous, arrogant and ignorant. There is nothing we can do besides watch and see this place get destroyed. And it hurts me too. I wish I found another game to make content of, but I can't. I don't want to get back on Jailbreak and see my channel suffer again. I've been hurt so deeply and badly, and I don't want to have that to happen again. Nadia's World is this dominant game on Roblox, and there was lots of people interested in it, but I have to grow my channel. I don't want to move to what you guys like. I have to grow my channel, get money. It's because all I'm doing on YouTube is this. I want to get money because I lived in deprivation and abuse. I don't care about making content for fun anymore, because if I do, my channel is gonna stay dead otherwise. So I have to make it for money, and I have to find a way to bait audience into me. I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do in order for me to survive this trauma. And it's so much for me. I don't care about your fun, guys, anymore. I don't care about anyone's fun. All I only care about money now is because over time that's all I have realized since I live like this. It's all I can do. If I lived a good life and a happy life, I wouldn't be here on YouTube making videos and suffering my ass off. I wouldn't be here making videos and venting to everyone, no matter who it is, in my community posts and online. It hurts and it shows. I'm being hurt here online and outside, but what am I getting from this? What am I getting from this? I'm getting nothing, even if I work hard. Even so, no matter what I'm doing, it's all failure all over again. I'm feeling so hopeless, yet you guys keep telling me to keep going. It's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is to keep going. It's so difficult because hoping will make things worse. Because every time I hope for my life to change, to become happy, even at the slightest, the other day I see a bigger problem, and I've been let down so many times because it hurts so much when you keep hoping. But then after that, the other day, something bad happens and you feel so disappointed and mad at yourself for hoping in the first place. So I say no, I don't want hope, because hope is the villain here. So now, from now on, you guys should acknowledge I don't care about your fun anymore. All I'm gonna do content from now is gonna be for money, not for fun like every YouTuber keeps saying. Because for a person who lived in bad conditions just like me, this is the only thing we can do. So from now on, I'm sorry and goodbye.